Hello everybody, it's your boy, Dude, back with another video on Dokkan Battle. We've got some news. We've got new stages in the story event. We've got Oob is a thing. He has an easy A. He's a pretty nice unit, and I'm going to cover him in a different video. So for now, let's discuss about the celebration, about part 3. Well, it's not called part 3 because it shouldn't be, since it really doesn't have enough to be considered an extra part. Well, not really, because part 3 of the 5th anniversary also only had an easy A, which I don't exactly agree with. Just because it has a precedent doesn't mean it's a good thing. And I feel like Bandai really has slacked with this celebration. I mean, the units are nice. The free-to-play units are nice. We have good rewards. But it just feels like you don't have that much to do. And, well, in a game, you kind of want stuff to do. Now, would I trade away some of the free stuff we're getting for stuff to do? Let's not be hypocrites, I wouldn't. Because, even now, with this part 3, quote-unquote, that's being super, super small. It's just an extra story event and an easy A area. We're still getting 10 stones from the easy A and the story. We've got missions that give you 1 more stone, that's 11 stones. We've got the Spirit Bomb campaign, which is 14, that's 25 stones. So literally, 2 small events and 1 unit, and we get 25 stones. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of, not exactly content, yeah. That's quite a bit of free rewards. But then where's the content? We have, 2 stages to grind out, then 2 more stages to grind out, and it's all doable in like an hour. Look, I'm not gonna be over here saying that that Dokkan is usually overflowing content, because this is not the type of game like, I don't know, Puni Puni or Pitter Patter Pop or what other games do I know that are very infinitely grindable? Well, Last Claudia. This is not one of those types of games where you can just do certain stages over and over and over and over again and still get stuff. Like there's something to infinitely farm all the time. Like, there's not. I would like Dokkan to revamp some of the Baba Shop currency systems in the story events and, like, make story events where you can actually exchange stuff forever. Like, give us a stage where we get, like, say, 200-ish of an item, and it costs 10,000 to buy an Elder Kai, and you can do it forever. Like, you can just grind the stage over and over and over and over and keep buying Elder Kais. Like, tell me that's not cool. But instead, what they do with their point shop events, they just have things in the point shop, you buy them, you're done. Like, that isn't much different from just doing a stage X amount of times for the units. Like, that's really just the same shit with a different skin. It's not fun, at least not to me, and I believe not to a lot of you guys. So Dokkan does need to kind of wake up and say, yo, we're not really the only gacha game in the block right now. We have a ton of competition in a lot of different gacha games that are doing a lot of interesting things that revamp the whole thing, make changes, give us more stuff to do. You know, gacha games are evolving. We've definitely seen a lot of progress in 2020 when it comes to gacha games adding a lot of new things. And I feel like Dokkan needs to keep up, because while Dokkan has an incredible lead right now as being the gacha game, it's not gonna stay like that forever if they don't keep adding fresh new things, making the game feel fresh, because adding new content is good, but adding new content, period, isn't enough to keep a game fresh. You can keep updating your game, but if the players say, hey, the game feels the same, it's not gonna be good. And this is why I feel like they need to be exploring new content. Like, yes, the new stages of Super Battle Road are great, Yes, new stages of Infinite Dragon Ball history are great, boss rush, etc. But when's the last time we've gotten a new type of hard event? Like a completely new one. I'm not counting Extreme Super Battle Road. Well, is it Infinite Dragon Ball history or Legendary Goku event? It's one of the two, and it was more than a year ago. We've had more than a year since they've added a true new piece of content that is like one of those difficult milestone challenges. Do I think that that's a good idea? No. Not really. And, where exactly can we drop this guy? Oh, stage 9, okay. And I don't exactly know whether or not they're gonna add something new soon. If I were to just suggest something, I would definitely like a new legendary event with new missions and new gimmicks. Maybe have a Frieza that heals, or a Buu that heals, or whatever. And I know Majin Buu Infinite Dragon Ball history is basically a legendary Majin Buu event, but we need an actual legendary event because that's got the tickets, that's got so many stones. Like, just imagine if a legendary Vegeta event popped out of nowhere, and you had to, like, do it 10 times, and then do it with, like, different category teams, and you got so many tickets on a Vegeta banner that had, like, I don't know, LR Majin Vegeta. Why not? Why the hell not? Yeah, that would be cool. It wouldn't be that hard to implement, and it wouldn't be that much of a bother. Like, it would be a ton of free stuff. It would be a lot of incentive to play the game. It would bring more traffic to just people talking about it. Like, it's a good idea, and I feel like they need to add new things so that they can, you know, keep up with some of the crazy stuff that's happening in other gacha games as well. As 2020 rolls around, as it's been for gacha games in general. 2020 has been an interesting year. A lot of games shut down. A lot of games changed a lot about their features, about their mechanics, and I feel like it is a year of change where a lot of games do realize that they need to sort of make their games evolve and advance in order to stay up to par with the immense competition in this genre of games in the mobile platform. And I feel like Dokkan needs to kind of wake up and say, hey, we need to do that. And the way we handled events before, where we just gave the people X amount of content, and you can all do it in one day. Like, every single celebration in the game can be completely completed in one day. Like, the Infinite Dragon Ball history stages, the Legendary Goku event, the Super Battle Road that comes out, the boss rush, the story, everything can be done in one day, and that's bad. You don't want people to just go crazy day one of the celebration, and then for the rest of the part, do nothing. Because that's what happened with part 1. We got some content, we did the content day 1, and that's it. That's all there is, that's all she wrote. And that's the problem with how Dokkan content is structured. I mean, they are improving on this with adding new story to the story event when parts roll around, but I feel like they should take that to the next level and give us more stuff as days pass, or give us things that we can farm forever, that aren't link levels, which aren't related to any sort of celebration. Like, people keep telling me, oh, my dude, but there is content in the game, you can grind link levels, or not, oh, my dude, you can grind incredible gems, oh, my dude, you can grind rank, you're not rank 99 yet, my dude. Well, yes, but those aren't related to any celebration. So yes, you can say Dokkan has content. Yeah, saying Dokkan doesn't have content is wrong, again, because you can grind link levels, you can grind incredible gems, there's a lot of stuff to infinitely grind, but even though Dokkan has content, this celebration doesn't have content. These celebrations don't have content because the content that Dokkan does have that's infinitely replayable isn't related to the celebrations. Like, we could have, again, a point shop where you just don't run out of stuff to buy. We could have a lot of things like that, and we're just not having them currently. So I feel like Dokkan, again, needs to restructure their events. Either way. I mean, the stuff that we did get now, again, it's about 25 stones, maybe 30 if I didn't see some things. It's a new good unit, that's nice, and I mean, it's some other rewards as well. It's nothing bad, that's for sure, especially since they're not labeling it a new part, but, again, it's just giving people more stuff to do is good, but when it's like, hey, here's, like, it feels like they're not giving us what we want. We ask for stuff to do, then they give us a little bit of stuff to do, we do it, and we keep asking for stuff to do. And I feel like that's a mentality that the devs have conditioned us into. We keep, like, begging them for content, they give us content, but it's not enough, and then we just beg for content again. And I feel like that's a bit of a toxic relationship between the game and the player. So, I really don't know, guys. I do have high hopes that Dokkan will add new stuff as time goes on, and Dokkan is a fun game, but I feel like it could really evolve, it could really just go above and beyond if they could make some changes that will affect the game in a good way. As I said, just give it that extra little spin that really makes it feel like a 2020 gacha game that keeps up with that 7 Deadly Sins and KOF All-Stars and all those games that keep adding new things that make the game fresh and not only just add new content, which Dokkan is already doing, but make it feel fresh. Can you guys relate? Toss it in the comments if you guys have been feeling recently that Dokkan just doesn't feel as fresh. Just that exact wording. Does Dokkan feel as fresh to you guys as usual? Like, in my opinion, it feels like they've been adding new content, but it has been getting stale. It just feels like it's the same thing, we just get more of it, and it's still not even enough. I don't know. Again, drop your opinions in the comments. There will be end cards that show you guys some videos of mine that you should click on and stuff like that. This was a bit of a more commentary, you know, a little bit of a podcast-style video. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure to tell me in the comments again, and we will see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. Probably the OOP Showcase. Peace.